everybody, I am making my pumpkin inspired soap today. This video is a collaboration with a bunch of other soapers. My group for the collaboration needed to do something involving pumpkin puree and orange, so I'm going to be making pumpkin pie soap. And the reason why my oils are so dark is because part of my oils I substituted my recipe with some organic pumpkin seed oil that I got from Walmart, and this is a really dark brown oil, kind of like the darkness of hemp seed oil. And then I am using today frosted pumpkin type from Nature's Garden. And my colorants that I'm going to be using, I'm using Monarch and Pumpkin Patch for my oranges. These are from Soapbox Micas. And for the brown, I'm using Silk Chocolate from Soapbox Micas. And I'm using titanium dioxide for the top of my soap. So first thing you're going to want to do is I add my sodium lactate to the my oil base. Okay, and if you hear any noises in the background, those are my kids. They are watching cartoons and being quiet for the most part, so you might hear them throughout the video. Okay, so now that I have my sodium lactate in there, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 ounces of the pumpkin puree, which I got the pumpkin puree. It's the Great Value brand. It's 100% pumpkin. And I'm doing 2 ounces of my liquid is the pumpkin puree. And you're really going to want to stir the puree in. And my camera is moving. Fix my stand here. It decided to start getting crazy on me. Alright, I don't think it's going to move again. And you really want to make sure this is blended in really well. Okay, I'm going to add in my fragrance oil now, and it's frosted pumpkin type, which I've already shown you. And my camera's moving again. My goodness gracious, guys. There. Let's hope it doesn't move again. Out of all the days. Okay, so I'm going to use 2.5 ounces of this fragrance. There we go. And it smells really good. It's like a pumpkin spice fragrance. And I'm going to blend that in. And that fragrance oil discolors to a tan. So this might be a more realistic pumpkin color, like a realistic pumpkin pie color, I should say. Okay. I'm not adding any kaolin clay or oatmeal or anything to this batch. This is strictly going to be just my pumpkin puree. And then I'm going to add my lye solution. And I'm going to strain it because I have a little bit of lye lint. And let's just mix that in. I'm hoping that it's not too hot and that it doesn't cook my pumpkin. And it looks like it's racing a bit. This is a mess. My camera keeps moving. My soap is turning a mess. Okay, let's get this in another. Okay, well, this looks like it's not going to go as planned. Not at all. So I'm going to separate a little bit of the soap over into here. This is going to be what goes on top of my soap. And I'm going to put a little bit of this pumpkin patch mica into a cup with a little bit of oil before this hardens up too much on me. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I'm getting some of my canola oil, pouring this mica into the canola oil, the whole little sample size bag. And I have a little, where is it? Oh, here it is. A little stick blender thing, a little frother. I'm going to mix my mica in there real quick so that I could just pour it into there and mix. Whenever that happens and it thickens up on you like that, if you try to put straight mica in there, you're not going to get it mixed in, and it's going to look speckly and horrible. This might still come out pretty bad. This whole situation is coming out bad. I don't know what's going on with my camera stand. Okay, I'm gonna stick blend it real quick. Okay, this is as good as this is getting. Oh my goodness, that backfired bad. There are going to be probably little speckles of the other color soap in there. Okay. Smells good. I might try this. Actually, I don't have enough fragrance oil to do this again, so this is it. There's going to be little speckles of the lighter orange color in there. And I'm going to bang this down on the floor. Really, really bang that down. This fragrance riced and seized pretty much with the pumpkin puree involved. So that's a mess. I'm going to bang it down again. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. Okay, so now that that's in the mold, I'm going to go ahead and try to dye this white. I know I'm crazy. Trying to make it a creamier color. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. Try to get all that puree and all that seized up soap kind of separated. There's little tiny chunks in here, and I could feel the heat coming off of this. If you're going to use this fragrance oil, soak cold, like as cold as you possibly can. And don't use pumpkin puree. Use like pumpkin powder or something. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and spoon. Actually, I was going to try to, let me get a spoon. Just spoon a little dollop on top. This soap is hot. This did not turn out how I thought it was going to, but that is okay. Okay, and I'm just going to bang this down again. Let me wipe the soap off of it, so I don't bang soap down on my floors. Alright, let's get this down. Oh, you guys. This is a disaster. Alright, I'm taking my gloves off. I already got soap down my arm. This is a disaster. I'm gonna have to remake a soap, I think. And maybe do a round 2. Maybe I'll tag it onto this video and show you guys both soaps. Maybe I'll just do that. And I'll speed up the other one if I make it. Okay, now that I have this disaster right here, I'm going to try to do something with it. I have edible glitter spray. I'm going to spray that top of the soap. And actually, let me grab a different glitter. Where are you? Alright, I'm going to put some, don't mind my Band-Aid. I'm going to put some of this bohemian glitter on top. This is going to be a chunky looking batch of soap. You know what, I'm adding more glitter, because this is a disaster. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright. This is it, guys. This video was a disaster. A complete and utter disaster. I don't know what this soap is going to look like. I have no idea. This is a mess. Here's the top of it. I just coated it in glitter. I don't know what to do, guys. We'll see what the cut looks like. It's going to definitely gel. Oh my gosh. This was a wreck. A complete wreck. So, I'm probably going to make another soap with the pumpkin puree and that fragrance, but add the fragrance last second and throw it into the mold now that I know what to expect. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the cut. Hopefully that's better than this whole video. Okay. Okay guys, here is the moment of truth. It's been a few hours since I made it, and I've already unmolded it. It smells really good. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all for how badly the whole process went. I think I'm gonna plane it and clean it up. Now the icing portion is still soft, but everything else thickened up. So I think it's because I added that titanium dioxide. So depending on what that does in the next few days, I might have to shave the top off and have these just be short bars. that's actually still wet. Hey guys, stop it. I mean, if I push down, I could feel it. So I think it's all gonna thicken up. You could kind of see how it's a little, the inside of that is still wet. But this isn't too shabby. Because of how it acted and me smashing it down into the mold, the bars did get a slight curve to them. Right here you could see there's like it bowed in a little bit. The silicone liner did. But that's fine. And the inside of the soap came out much better than I thought it was going to. Perfect. Just enough that I could cut that end piece off. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean up one of these bars and I'll bring you back to show you the final result. Alrighty, here is the final result. It's not too bad since I had such a crazy time making it. I don't think I'm going to make this scent again, only because it gave me such a hard time. I don't want to risk wasting supplies and all of that to have this happen again. But I did luck out. This did turn out decent for the trouble that I had. Of course, it's not perfect, but I mean, nothing is perfect. Alrighty. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye.